Hey, how you doing? Duff here. I have a product that was sent to me for review. It's a Oraimo Ultracleaner S2 stick vac. This was sent to me for free for me to check out and give you my opinion on. Those of you that have watched my channel have seen me do the review on the Shark cordless vac, the pet cordless vac. And I'm curious to see how this is going to compare to that. I've been very pleased with the Shark. But this model seems to have some unique features that I'm interested in checking out. So this is the first time I'm opening the box. I have not opened it before. So let's see if we can get it out here. There we go. Without much hassle. Okay, so you see how it is packaged. So you may not have heard of this company before. This is new to me as well. But when I did a little bit of research, Oraimo actually is sold. They make a whole bunch of consumer electronic products, and they are sold in more than 50 countries. And they have somewhere around the line of 200 million customers and growing. So they actually have a pretty impressive lineup of products. So now one of the things that's interesting about this is the long suction tube actually is bendable. So like if you're going underneath something, instead of having to bend down and reach it, you can actually use this hinge, and the tube, as you see, is inside there. And you can get under things without having to bend down in an awkward position. That might be good if you're elderly. Just convenient, you know, the less bending, typically for most people, the better. These are the three different attachments that you have. You have a crevice tool. You have a wide mouth tool, they call this. And this is a 2-in-1 that can be used for a small crevice or a brush. The Shark has something very similar to this as well. All right, so opening up the main box, let's get out. This is the floor attachment for normal cleaning. A brush with looks like a tool on it to help clean the roller if need be. Always handy. The AC adapter, the main motor unit. This is it's a powerful motor. It has 3 speeds, and it's a 380 watt motor. So it has a lot of suction to it. We have, okay, I don't know if this is a spare filter or if I need to install this. I will take a look and let you know. Here's a mount if you want to mount it on the wall. That's one thing that's sort of annoying with my Shark. It did not come with a wall mount. I used to have a Dyson V6. I used to have that wall mounted. So this does have a wall mount, which I do kind of prefer. Keeps things off the floor. And here is the battery unit. It is actually a replaceable battery unit. So you know, after a few years, if your battery starts to get weak, you can simply replace the battery, or you could buy a spare if you wanted to. Okay, you remember me asking if we had to install this filter or not. This is actually a spare filter. There already is one installed, so it includes a spare filter. That's nice as well. None of the other stick vacs that I have had before have included a spare filter. Usually they want to charge you extra for that. All right, so let's see, can we get this back on? This just, gotta remember how I did this here. I think it just says a twist on. There we go, that twist on. Here is the main dustbin. There's a little indicator there, locked versus unlocked. So you turn to the unlocked position, twist it to locked, and then to release it, there's a little button here where you can unlock the canister. To open the canister to empty the dust. Super easy, right? Battery. Here's the battery. It just slides in here, sort of like loading a magazine, right? If you line it up right. Okay, I didn't have it lined up right. There you go. And to release it, you just hit the push button, and then you can pull it out. Okay, so it's easy to attach, easier than the Dyson, which I think you had to use screws to get to that battery. You had to take it apart somewhat. All right, so attaching the hose. Again, it'll only go one way. And then we will attach the brush attachment. All right, and we will take off the protective foam that is on there. All right, so this may not have battery. Let's see how much battery charge we have. My hands and knees. And you just bring it back to the straight position, and it kind of locks itself back in place. That's kind of awesome, right? You would have your brush module on, but if you want to pop it off and you want to add your other accessories, you basically just stick it in until it locks in place, and then just hit this button to release it. Same thing with your crevice tool, and same thing with your 2-in-1 module. Super easy. And of course, you can totally take off your tube, and you can do the same thing if you just, like, say you're cleaning out a car or something. You know, you can just use just the motor unit and the accessories, which, you know, all stick vacuums support that, but this does as well. And my Shark does not have a cool runtime display on it, or the suction level display either. I'm going to crank this up. So this is the manual suction mode. I can tell though, it is pulling hard on the carpet, which is what you want. Very good suction. And I've already pulled dog hair out of the carpet. Another big plus. Your dog hair, Elsa. When charging the unit, you have two options. If you don't want to use the wall mount, you can just directly plug this into the fitting here. You can just plug it right here. If you use the wall mount, you plug the AC adapter into the wall mount right here. And then there are actually some metal contacts on the bottom of the battery that it will charge while it is sitting in its holder. So that's super convenient. I definitely will be wall mounting this. I did want to quickly mention, I forgot to mention, in addition to the cloth filter that I showed you, the washable cloth filter, and where did I put it? There it is. In addition to this filter, which sits right here, in the back there's also a HEPA filter, so to give you maximum filtration on your unit. Just to give you a side-by-side comparison, there's my Shark cordless vac with the Oraimo cordless vac. You can see has a little smaller footprint, a little lighter. The dustbin is smaller. You know, which kind of corresponds with a smaller size. But power-wise, it feels very, very similar to my Shark. Another noteworthy thing in the box, it says Oraimo has an extended warranty service of 2 years. You register your vacuum, it has 1 year standard, 1 year extended warranty. That is a rarity as well in this space. So another good point for this vacuum. I'm impressed. One other important thing, of course, is the price. You can buy this on Amazon. It's currently listed for just under $115. Much less expensive than the Shark stick vac. I think that was between $200 and $300 if I remember correctly. And the Dyson series, I mean, forget it. You know, everyone knows how expensive Dyson vacuums are. They're good vacuums, but you will not get them at a discount, that's for sure. So yeah, it's at least in my initial testing. I'll be doing more testing. We will be giving you feedback on how this does, but I plan to use this as my primary vacuum in the house for the immediate future. And I will give you more feedback after I use it more, but I can tell you that at least initially, I'm liking what I see. For the money, really solid deal. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up. Again, a big thanks to the vendor for sending me this vacuum to test. And I will be sure to give you my feedback over time as I use it more consistently. I like the features. I like the LED display. I like that it has adaptive suction based on the surface that you're on. I like the power that I was feeling when I was vacuuming carpet. I like the ability to bend it in the middle to make it easier to go underneath objects, you know, furniture, beds, whatever. That's a great idea. I never really thought about that, and I haven't seen other vacuums that do that. There might be, but I have not seen them, so it's another big plus for it. So if you guys found this video interesting, please give it a big thumbs up. If this is your first time visiting the channel, please consider subscribing. And if you're going to subscribe, you can hit the notify bell, which is over there somewhere. Feel free to leave your comments, suggestions, ideas, and thoughts below. I will have a link in the description below to this vacuum on Amazon. For the price, it's very, very reasonable. You know, it's feature rich at a reasonable price. So if you're looking for a new vacuum, give this one a try. I'm going to put this in the charger. I will fully charge it, and I will see what kind of runtime I get out of it, and that will be something else I will report on my follow-up video. That's all I have for now, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, Duffman out.